Hello there, everyone. Welcome to my dead dream or living nightmare.
Strange.
A world ready for the righteous and the pure to inherit.
Don't believe in surrenders. No, I still got my saber, Reverend. Didn't turn it into no plowshare, neither.
I'm taking over this territory. From now on.
So basically, I have no life, and I spend a good allotment of my time on the internet watching movies and being on Hulu, Netflix. And there's some things about movies. If you want proof for living in the Matrix, there's just some weird shit in movies that you begin to pick up on things later. So, if you've ever watched the movie Demolition Man, your mind will be blown because there's weird little subtle nods in that movie that hints at what was going to happen in the future. For example, with all this COVID shit, I'll do a video on that later. Um, but in this video, I'm talking about, did RoboCop 2 predict George Floyd, the George Floyd incident? And of course, this could be a very incendiary topic. Again, this is just some asshole looking at some pictures, proving my opinion. So don't rouse a murder mob. Just don't. Okay? It's just an asshole's opinion. You can dislike the video. You can call me a racist dick in the comments or whatever. But here we go. So there's just this very weird thing, right? Okay, so on screen here, move this down a few levels. Okay. So, you see anything familiar in the background? Right. Well, on the far left side, there's a mural, which hopefully you can see that. And it's an African American man. Okay, and let's get another picture here, shall we? To get a closer look on this. Now, of course, this could be just a coincidence, but again, this could just be me being a no life piece of shit, making connections to things that aren't there. But look at that mirror in the background. Does it not look like a George Floyd-esque graffiti mural or art? Pardon me. Didn't mean to say graffiti. Calm down. Put your pitchforks down. Yeah, so this is just interesting thing I came across on, I think it's RoboCop 2. Of course, then again, that can just be an African American male graffiti. You know, whatever, eat my ass. You know, this is fucking 21st century sensibilities. I don't really give a shit. I'm based. Okay, so to get back on point, there's all kinds of weird shit in movies and TV shows that if you really pay attention to, begin to echo reality. And again, this could just be me being a bored retard on the internet. And there's probably nothing to this. I'm just probably making a big deal about nothing. But I'll show these two pictures again, if you're curious. So, 1, 2. And let me know you guys' thoughts in the comments. Is this predicting George Floyd, or is this just me making connections to RoboCop 2, an old movie that I really enjoy? And even the third RoboCop, to talk about movies, the third RoboCop was the worst, in my opinion. But you know what? After rewatching all these movies again, it doesn't matter how bad they sucked. I love these movies. I have a special connection to these movies as a kid, and still love these movies. They're fantastic. They're a fun watch. And again, there's other things in RoboCop 3 that draw some interesting parallels if you watch it. And yeah, so did RoboCop 2 predict a incident in the future? Probably not, but it is something interesting to think about and consider when watching movies. So what are movies trying to tell you? But then again, you're probably a normal person who just watches movies and enjoys them instead of making weird conspiratorial connected dots. Because again, you probably have a life, and I don't. So if you enjoyed this video, like. If you didn't, dislike. If I'm a dipshit asshole on the internet, chime in the comments on why I am, and subscribe if you're interested. That would be awesome. But if not, I'll see you around on the internet or YouTube somewhere. Probably. Maybe not. Whatever.